When the Minnesota Vikings reunited with defensive tackle Sheldon Richardson, who had been cut by the Cleveland Browns this offseason, everyone was fired up, man. Sheldon at 30 can still bring it and play at a starter level in the National Football League, and the fact that he signed up to be a platoon rotational guy behind Michael Pierce and Diesel Dalvin Tomlinson, we have the meat, even better, especially since his tiny one-year $3.6 million deal with incentives up to $4.35 million was a steal. Plus, to make it even sweeter, apparently, Sheldon turned down more money from his former team, the Browns. The great Mary Kay Cabot wrote this, quote, the Browns offered Sheldon Richardson more money than the Vikings. The Browns hoped to re-sign Richardson, but he took a little less to return to the Vikings, a one-year deal worth $3.6 million with incentives, blah, blah, blah. Richardson wanted to return to the Browns, but it was more about principle after they terminated his contract in April to save $12 million on the salary cap. A little bump in salary may have brought him back, but the Browns set their price and stuck to it. Richardson admitted that he didn't get the deal he wanted from the Browns in return and is now reunited with the Vikings coach Mike Zimmer, for whom he played in 2018. So Sheldon, like we said, on principle, oh, you're going to cut me? I ain't coming back to you unless you pay a little bit more money. But one, he turned down more money from the Browns, which could be a cut off your nose and spite your face sort of situation. But two, he signed up to be a rotational player with the Vikings. That's what's important. Even though he probably could and should have started for the Browns, I think that he would have easily held off fellow Mizzou 3-Tech alum Jordan Elliott, as well as the corpse of Malik Jackson. So he could have returned to Cleveland in a system he played in last year for a little bit more money than the Vikings gave him. Been a starter, but he's like, nah. Also, in addition, Sheldon knows there's something special brewing in Minnesota, baby. He wanted to be back in the land of 10,000 lakes with Andre Patterson and Zimmer as his defense looks to clap back in 2021. And that should make the Vikings fans feel all warm and fuzzy, even though that's not our natural emotions, because Minnesota is not known for being a free agent hotbed. But Sheldon's like, I'm in. And you look at Diesel, you look at Patrick Peterson, you look at Mack coming back, you look at Bashad Breeland, you look at Xavier Woods and Sheldon. They all took a little less than market because they know that there is something special going down here in the great state of Minnesota, and the Vikings are going to be chasing that ring, baby. And the Browns are close too. I mean, Stefanski in his first year led them to double-digit wins and won a playoff game from his basement, which is funny. So it's not like the Browns are decrepit. So Sheldon, like we said, turned down his old starting job with the Browns and just took a little bit less money to come here to Minnesota to be a rotational guy. I love it, man. So get fired up, because Sheldon thinks the Vikings will be Super Bowl contenders in 2021, and you should too. Let's go, man. Let's go. This offseason just keeps getting better and better. So that's what's going to make the 2-15 season that much more miserable. Although we'll be in line for the number one overall pick, so we'll see. But your thoughts? Sheldon taking less money to sign with the Vikings? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. I'll support that work. Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.